Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Untitled Tarot. Now this is a bulk introduction, as they always are for these Lunar Galactic download readings, and I do this so that you can watch the three most important ones: your sun sign, your moon sign and your rising sign. If you don't know the latter two signs, there's a link for a birth chart just down below, so click on that, fill in all your details. Now this particular Lunar Galactic download I have been really looking forward to, because we have the full moon at 15 degrees Sagittarius, and for my calculations I'm assuming the galactic center to be 16 degrees Sagittarius, so a few hours after the full moon, and more importantly after the penumbral lunar eclipse, we have the moon conjuncting the galactic center. So we have the galactic download, as I like to call it, coming through the moon under the energies of the full moon and of the lunar eclipse. So I am expecting that these will be downloads where the moon's energy has been shaped slightly to kick our backsides, really, in a good way. I mean that, you know, just to give us that kick to get to our next level, whatever our next level happens to be, because I mean everyone's on different levels. So this is an oracle card based reading. You can ask a question beforehand if you want, like I say with all my other readings. Whether it gets answered or not, you will have to decide for yourself. I personally think it's more of a weather report reading than a specific question and answer reading, but you might be able to use it that way. Now, this month I did Chinese zodiac as well, so there are links down below for your June 2020 Western zodiac, Chinese zodiac, and all the full moon readings that I just finished yesterday. So I'm recording this on the day of the full moon. The full moon hasn't peaked yet, but I am under those full moon energies, and I'm feeling great. Just before the full moon, I was like Wednesday. I took Wednesday off because I just did not feel like. It's not that I didn't feel like recording. I didn't feel like reading. There was other things. I was drawn more to my studies. But today, up early and raring to go. I mean, I'm not saying I'm recording early, but I was up early. So what I'd like you to do is press the like button if you like the video. Please press subscribe while you're there. But most important of all, comment. Give me feedback. Tell me what you think. Now, these readings are different because I'm using exactly the same cards as last time, except with the introduction of the Starseed Tarot, because for the last 2 days, as I was planning the readings out in my mind, I was convinced that I had used the Starseed Tarot last time, and I went to check today to just check I'd remembered the spread correctly, and no, not a sign of it. But I've spent 2 days convinced of it, so I'm taking that as a symbol that I need to use the Starseed Tarot with today's reading. So we'll see how it goes. So that's enough waffle, I think. Oh, Facebook group link down at the bottom. Obviously I post these videos, I post the astrology videos that I am learning from, you know, Soul Garden TV, Sun Soul TV, sometimes Spiritual Bodybuilder. I don't agree with all of his positions. Maja, Anastasia, Cosmic Astrologer. Now that's one I've got a lot of respect for. Wonder Girl Astrologer, Leo King, Achita Bava. I've run out. There's more. I know there's more, but I can't remember anymore. So let me bring up the cards. And welcome Aquarius Rising and Aquarius Moon if you've just joined us after the timestamp that I forgot to mention in the introduction. Now, when I drew this first card, you had your commitment is being tested. And my first thoughts were, oh no, Aquarius, is this still going on for you? But the remaining cards that came out cheered me up and made me feel a lot more positive about this whole thing for you. So, well, I'll read the cards out to start off with, and then I'll go through them. We have conclusion from the Wisdom of the House tonight. You're already doing it from the Work Your Light. Playing it safe from the Quantum. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles from Keepers of the Light. Four of Orbs, which equates to the Four of Swords, but has a slightly different skew to it on the Starseed Tarot. We have the Angel of Power. The power of divine love protects and enfolds me. Mebahel with Truth and Justice. Facing off again, well, facing off is probably the wrong word, but contrasted by Larai, or as I know her, Laraji, although here she's a man, with false testimony. Remember, these are the astrological associations rather than the more mystical traditional associations of these angels, which are the Shem Hamepharash, who worked with Solomon, and the Goetic spirits, who are the 72 demons that Solomon bound to do his will. And then finally, and this definitely sets the tone here, from the Making Magic little spell cards, I like to use these ever so often, you drew the Wishes Come True card. Rapid achievement of all your dreams and wishes. Now, what these cards are basically, they are spell cards with sigils or symbols on, and the idea is that you carry them around with you to help bring something into being, or since they have sigils on, I would say spend some time staring at and meditating at the sigil to activate it while concentrating on whatever your goal is. But right now, I'm thinking I'm using them as divinatory cards, not what they were designed for. And I would stick with that. I don't think you need to put any more energy into making your wishes come true right now. I know it looks bleak. It must look bleak for you to have that your commitment is being tested card. But things are coming to a head, and this is what the conclusion card pretty obviously is saying. And you're already doing it, says stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. You know what your destination is. Just keep your eyes on the prize. You know, simple as that. Keep your eyes on the prize, because everything is coming round for you. And so this, whereas other people with the lunar eclipse, and there's still the astrological elements of it, yeah, Six of Wands, victory with your commitment is being tested. So stick with it. Whatever goal that you had that looks like it's about to disappear out of your grasp, don't worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing and try not to interfere in the process and upset the process. Now, there's a lot of deep soul searching and all sorts with this full moon that's just gone, the galactic download. I mean, here I'm obviously looking at how it's going to manifest more than how you can access the energies and delve into the inner layers of your soul, psyche, personality, emotions, what have you. This looks really quite practical, but it's manifestation 101. Keep your eyes on the prize and don't interfere with it too much, because this is what the Holy Spirit here expects: miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So whatever it is that you love, focus on that and try and expand that love even to things that you don't instinctively love, or people that you don't instinctively love. Try and take that, and then I'm not saying make them your bosom buddies, but you know, try and keep that that loving demeanor, making sure that your actions are being defined by the motivation of love one way or another, whatever that may mean for you. You are the judge of that, but you know if you are being true to your heart or not. And if you are being true to your heart, things are going to work out nicely here. Yes, because with conclusion, we have the Two of Cups. So, if this is a love issue, that's the thing. I'm not going to go with the love issue. It's so tempting with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands to Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, to go immediately with the love. No, it's that sense of union, that sense of bringing something together. I really think it typifies my comment, or signifies my comment of it's all coming together. Just give it time, give it space, because you are already doing the right things. There's not a lot more you could be doing. Just make sure you're not doing too much. Play it safe. Yes, don't lie to yourself, because these two polarities are coming together. But play it safe, as in, if you know there's something that needs to be done, fine, do it. But if it doesn't need to be done, or at least doesn't need to be done right now, then leave it be. Freedom is coming from this, or through this, one or the other. And that's what I'm getting from Five of Pentacles here, but I'm not getting that sense of lack and poverty and, oh my God, it's cold and if only we were inside the church. It's more, I'm feeling almost like there's a sense of adventure. Like this couple here have been in the church, they're nice and warm, they've headed out into the cold weather and going, right, this way. You know, so there's a real sense of adventure. Yes, beware of being too protective. Leave space for these miracles to happen. This is lovely, actually. And it's about time you had a lovely reading from me, because normally my cards and I give you a really hard time. The Four of Orbs is telling me that it is time to be still for a while. It is time to look within, ground the higher energies. It's time to look to the wider horizons. This, whatever it is that you've been working towards, is coming into being. And that's the change that the eclipse was, not the eclipse, well, yes, the eclipse, but the eclipse stroke galactic download of change of the moon energies and all of that. That's what that's bringing you. But it's also allowing you to have the space to really just delve into wider horizons, new worlds, await for the change. I mean, this person, yeah, they're sat in the water, fine. But it's not like there's a massive wave coming to them. The tide is just very gently coming to caress them at the bottom. They're still pretty much on dry land because the water's only like a centimetre deep. But there's that vast ocean out there. So it's time to open your eyes in wonder. Oh, that would make a good title. And time to just enjoy the vastness of things. Enjoy the vastness of where your plans can lead, and the vastness of other things that you are experiencing at the moment. Because, as I said, the Holy Spirit is saying love. You're already doing it is saying the love bit. Truth and justice is coming around and is what you've been working. That's certainly what you've been working for in your previous readings up until this point. And we have the Angel of Power. The power of divine love protects and enfolds me. Now, enfold can sound like a limiting, hugging but squeezed term. No, it is vast. The power of divine love is vast. So enjoy, yes, the star to go with it. So enjoy it and enjoy what wisdom comes in with it. Because, okay. The commitment that you're after, or the decision that you may be after, maybe there is a decision that you're having to make. at the end of all this process, once everything's flipped into place, that opening will come true. If you're waiting for other people to decide something in your behalf, it looks like that will be occurring. But the conflict that has been surrounding you for several previous readings, I think it subsided for a little while and then it all flared up again, or a whole new one came along, one or the other. That's going to be sorted out. I've got 5 of Wands here, which is more mental conflict, and I'm also feeling an element of fun here. I mean, it might be fun gone wrong, but whatever this argument is, these people might be beating each other with sticks, but they're enjoying it and having a whale of a time. You know, and any mental conflicts that you've necessarily been going through during this time, that's also, it looks like there's been an element of fun to it, but now the energy of truth and justice is being hit to it. False testimony is being banished. This is a really, really nice reading for you, Aquarius. I didn't expect it to be anywhere near as simple as this. I'll have a look at the Holy Spirit card, because I was so excited to get on with the reading that I forgot to look it up beforehand, because I did think, oh, better just check that one. No. Okay, maybe it's under the. Yeah. According to a spiritual text, A Course in Miracles, I've been hearing a lot about that recently, the Holy Spirit mediates between illusion and truth. It's the essence that allows us to move beyond the illusion of fear, or the illusions that our fear has created. And we can see that there's something where you feel there's something that you should be doing, and the fact is, if that is true, you are already doing it. It's already in motion. You've already got this working at all. You bookmarked by the Knight of Swords here, so you know, there is motion on this. There's news that will come to you with this. It is the holiest light of truth and love that we can ever experience, an aspect of our truest self, a self that's never separate from God. When it appears in the reading, prepare for the miraculous. So the actual message: expect the unexpected, expect miracles. A real turnaround is possible now. Angels are dancing around you. Leave behind thoughts, memories and feelings that are no longer serving you, that vast ocean there. And remember the love that you are. Move into your heart and allow that love to shine out into the world. And then miracles can happen. Well, that pretty much emphasises what I was already saying, doesn't it? Yeah, I do feel that there is wisdom to come into you. No, that's the wrong way to put it. There is wisdom within you already that you just need to be still long enough for it to activate in a way that you can perceive, in a way that your conscious mind is aware of, in a way where you suddenly feel all the pieces click into place, and that sort of aha eureka moment, but not jumping out of the bathtub and running down the street naked, but more sort of just gentle, nice, warm realization washing over you of course, and which seems really, really nice, but that does mean that you need to stop running around chasing your tail. But if you are feeling that you're not going to quite get there, you are, but you only need to tend to the bare minimum right now, because you need to leave the space for this miracle, the wish come true, to actually occur. This conclusion with the Two of Cups is beautiful. It means even if the two things that are coming together are your wishes and your reality, I mean, that's a beautiful union in and of itself. And, it's something that we probably see more often than what we realise. but nevertheless is a very special experience. Okay, so if this means anything to you, Aquarius, comment down below. I've given you the like, share, subscribe speech, but don't forget to press the button. Give me feedback. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.